Thanks, you too. Bye now. Alright, folks, and that is it. Hopefully, and son of a biscuit, we prepped the whole damn thing and we weren't live on screen. That's just a newbie mistake. Oh, how horrible. I'm gonna do this for y'all real quick. I will open these up in a browser tab, and we will go through each of them here, and I will quickly talk about them. Just the indices. Not that I see anybody that's been on screen here today, but I will still do that just for posterity purposes. GC. I'm gonna skip YM. Okay, so ES, as we were saying, as you unfortunately could not see for any of this because I was not on the right stinking screen there. Apologies, really sincere apologies. Is paying attention to ES in kind of this regard and looking at these bigger zones to the downside. We've been holding overnight this lower edge here just below trend guide reversal. So we've been rejecting trend guide reversal from below, which tends to set up for these lower edge zones here. So talking out loud to myself, I'll probably be watching kind of the lower edge here, this tier 2 day cheat and the weekly trend guide, as well as the lower edge of this rail. And failing that, maybe you get a couple of nice points off of it, 8 to 10 maybe, and then come down and grab the 50-day full ADRs. Fail that, and then we grab the end of week cheats and monthly pivot. In terms of NQ, I mean, pretty clean zones on this one. Again, same thing, been rejecting TGR overnight and are failing again here from the looks of it right now live. And so it's also kind of setting up that lower edge boundary push there. Moving on, I think that one's pretty clear. RTY, it's got a couple of zones. It's been a little bit stronger this morning. It is, let me pull up my other screen here. It's also been rejecting trend guide, in this case actually trend guide from below, but it's probably closest to it versus the other ones. YM by far in a way looks the weakest out of everything on my screens at the moment. So RTY, first one up, you've got this kind of photo full other than outlying ADRs, and then just below that you have the tier 2 day cheats with WTGR and the full. At this point, I might even just consider looking at both of these as one zone as opposed to two, especially with some of the structure that it's got down here on the lower edge. On GC, this is kind of the last ones we're finishing with, and it's trying to push, although it looks like it may have just rejected from below its TGR. Yep, and it did. It failed on session VWAP and TGR, so it's looking more and more likely like it's going to grab these zones below. So grab potentially the lower edge of the annual pivot, come back and grab that, and kind of the structure lower edge here. And if we skip that, then we grab this lower stuff we talked about in prep as well. It'll be real interesting if we fail this, kind of the tier 3 day cheat. Again, it's only 18 bucks from here. Do we do the full percentage-wise ADR pieces? And then last up, we have crude. Crude's got some nice spots here today, and could be setting up for a nice little good trade if we decide to keep pushing here this morning and go tag the upper edge of the ADRs in this area here. Make the screen a little bit bigger there. Again, real apologies there, folks. Thought we had already flipped over this morning. Trying to get some kids moving after a long holiday weekend is not always the easiest. So, excuse me. In any event, that is it for everybody. We will call it, and hopefully we go back and edit to get rid of all the other stuff there. Thanks. Catch y'all later. Bye now.